YouTube fam, what up? What's up, my half-Christian fuckboys? My albino gangbangers? What's good? How you doing? I had a good day today. It was a really good day, actually. I can't disclose what happened, but I'm going to tell you it's a really good day that just happened. And it's going to be a really good night, too, because UFC is happening. 276, baby. This video is going to be a fight predictions video. So I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win. How, why, when, where. And we're just going to get right into it. So I'm going to start off with the early prelims here. We got Jessica Rose Clark versus Julia Stoliarenko. I don't know who either of these fighters are. Jessica's got an 11-7 record. Julia's 9-7. Those are both pretty bad records. I think Justin Bieber's probably going to jump in the cage and get his other side of his face punched, and it's going to go numb. I think that's his plan all along, was just to go full numb. So that's probably how that's going to turn out. If he doesn't jump in the cage, then they're probably going to, just cuddle or something. Jessica Macy Barber. I saw Jessica fight. She fought, I think it was Valentina, where she got head kicked. That was kind of brutal. Macy Barber, she's one of them girl phenoms. I think she lost a couple fights, but she's back on her horse. She's 10-2, still young. I'll probably go Macy Barber on that, just because she's 10-2. Jessica's 15-10. I mean, that's a lot of losses for that many wins, in my opinion. Moving on to Andre Muniz versus Uriah Hall. Look, I got something to say. Some of y'all might not like it. Uriah Hall and OSP, right? Two really scary big black dudes that would definitely destroy me in a fight. They're very big, very muscular. They move very well, and their sparring looks insane. They'll throw up some spinning head kicks, it's crazy. Like Uriah Hall, he had the spinning head kick on Ultimate Fighter. That was devastating. When I watch them fight, it's like they're wearing like a fucking fight chastity belt, and they just can't give up their fucking kung fu virginity, dude, because they're so skilled, they're so strong, but they don't fight. Like, I don't know what it is. Even Dana said OSP's boring to watch, and I agree. Like, he's talented, but it's like, dude, you're that big, you're that talented, throw those hands, right? Andre Muniz, 22-4. I'm going to give it to him just because I feel like Uriah and OSP either show up or they don't. And the last couple fights I've watched, they just don't really show up. So I feel like they play a little too defensive. But I don't know. I'm not a fighter. I'm just a spectator. We got Brad Tavares opening up the prelims. Brad Tavares versus Dricus du Plessis. Brad Tavares been in the UFC for a long time. I think like 2012, 11. Yeah. Dricus, I've never heard of this guy before. I actually looked into him a little bit last night. He looks strong. He's won a lot of fights. I think 6 or 7 fights in the last couple of years from guillotines and rear nakeds. So that's probably what he'll do this fight, is try to grapple. Seems like a submission artist. I think he's from Paris. I think he trains with Cyril Gahn. So maybe he's got some kickboxing too. We'll see. But I'm going to say he's probably going to win by submission. Ian Gary, Gabe Green. I've never seen Gabe Green fight before. Kind of looks like a short and stubby dude. So maybe he's a wrestler. That would make sense, fighting Ian Gary. Ian Gary, I think he's trying to be that Mr. Manifester, striker, knock people out. Maybe I'll come around to him. Right now he seems just a little bit cringy, but most people are cringy before they get successful. Like Izzy I thought used to be kind of cringy, but now I'm riding Izzy's dick. So, people change. Donald Cerrone, Jim Miller. Wait, isn't it? Oh yeah. Barberino's fighting Robbie Lawler. Donald Cerrone, Jim Miller. I've never seen Jim Miller fight in my life. I don't know who that is. He sounds like the most recognizable name, but I've never watched him fight. Their records are so similar though. Like Donald Cerrone's 36-16, Jim's 34-16. So Donald's got 2 more wins. They have the same amount of losses. Cowboys, like, I don't know. This could be a retirement fight. So it's really hard to gauge where Cowboys at because, what was it? 2 fights ago he fought McGregor. McGregor TKO'd him. But then again, it's McGregor. McGregor's a wild card. So you can't really use McGregor as like a reference point, He fought somebody else. Oh, he was gonna fight Joe Lozon. That got canceled 2 or 3 times. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cowboy just because I've never seen Jim fight, and he does have the better record. He's got 2. I think he's got 2 sons now, so that's pretty sick. I'm happy for him. He seems like a happy dad. This is not sponsored, but he seems like a happy dad. Brad Riddell, Jalen Turner. I'm definitely going Brad Riddell. I saw him fight fucking. I was at Dave & Buster's and I watched him fight somebody, and I was like, "Oh shit, dude! Like he can take a punch, but when he gets off, he seems very well rounded. Hands are explosive, has a chin. Took some, gave it fucking back. He's kind of like that." I don't know. He's on Volk's team, and I say he has a lot of similar attributes to Volk. Short, maybe not as short as Volk, but short, strong, striker, wrestler, can do it all. Jalen Turner's got a little bit of buzz right now. He's kind of a lengthy guy. Maybe he'll fucking throw up a head kick. I don't know. But I haven't seen him fight too much. I have seen Brad fight, though, and I know he's sturdy. It's going to take a lot to get him out. He's got that fucking New Zealand blood like the other boys. Izzy, Volk, Dan Hooker, they're all on the same team. And I know those dudes train fucking hard. So I'm going Brad. Laura Murphy Miesha Tate got canceled, and that leaves your boy Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz. This is going to be probably the best fight of the night. Hopefully. I might end up crying my eyes out because I'd fucking ride Sean's dick. I'm definitely going Sean. I think Sean's just going to be way too quick. Fucking way too long. Unless he's hiding an injury. Last fight he had that rib injury. I don't know. Pedro, Team Alpha Male, just like TJ and fucking Cody and all the boys who are short and like to wrestle and scrap. You saw what happened to fucking Chad Mendez versus Connor. I think this is going to be similar. I think maybe Pedro takes him down, does a little bit of work on him, but I think Sean's got great cardio. I think he'll get up, and I think he'll tee off on him. Hopefully it'll be a knockout. I think it would really elevate Sean's career and buzz. And I think it would really silence a lot of fucking haters if he knocked out Pedro, because there's so many former champions that weren't able to do that. So that'd be sick. I would love that. But I think the biggest test for Sean is really just when you have guys that go in there and finish people in round 1, right? Like, you always have to question, like, how durable are you, right? Because we really haven't seen Sean get cracked too much. DC talked about his legs and everything, and he gets a little defensive over it. Maybe that's because he's just fucking tired of him talking about it. But sometimes people get defensive over stuff because, that's a vulnerability. I mean, he hurt his foot. He broke his foot. He had the Anne Frank surgery. Nah, Anne Frank, that's fucking Holocaust. Yeah, Liz Frank surgery. And then he had the peroneal nerve injury. 2 leg injuries within 5 fights. Hopefully they hold up, man. I like Sean a lot. I would love to see him go through a fucking 3-round war just so I'll have the peace of mind knowing that he can even, that he can hold up with the big dogs when he's taking shit. So we'll see. I definitely got Sean on that fight. If Pedro wins, it's going to be by maybe submission, maybe a guillotine. He's got some good guillotines. I don't know, though. We'll see. It's interesting. We got Robbie versus Barberena. Fucking Robbie. I'm going to be honest, man. When he fought Nick Diaz, I was pretty bummed out about that fight. Like, I don't know what I was watching, dude. I understand why that fight had hype and everything. Because, the two legends of the sport, Nick Diaz. People love the Diaz brothers. But, dude, that fight was terrible. It's like they were just throwing it in slow motion. The punches were like, I don't even know. I love Robbie. It's great to go back and watch his old fights. But he's getting older now. So he's been in the sport a long fucking time, taking a lot of damage. He's a brawler, so I got Barberena. They may be similar ages. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh no. Robbie's 40? Holy shit, dude. Robbie's 45'9". And Brian Barberena's 33 6 foot. And Robbie's got a 2-inch reach advantage. Well, 1.5. I gotta give it to fucking Barberena. I haven't seen him fight too much, but honestly, like, after seeing the Nick Diaz and Robbie fight, I just don't think Robbie has a lot left. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the fucking game, maybe the camera work just made it look slower than it was, but I just thought they were like, it's like they were fighting like old men, but, who am I to judge? Yeah, I'm going Brian. Brian, I don't know how he's going to win. I haven't studied him enough. Moving on to Sean Strickland, Alex Pereira. Okay, so I've been talking to my coworkers about this one. And here's the thing. You go back and watch Pereira. He's only got 6 fights in professional MMA, right? I think he's only had 2 fights in the UFC, maybe 3. One of his fights, 2 of his fights, I know the one he flying kneed the guy. I mean, he was getting clinched up against the fence for the first full round and part of the second round, and that's when he broke apart and flying kneed him. But here's the thing, dude. It's like, that guy was not that high level. Sean Strickland, he beat fucking Jack Hermanson. I don't know if you guys, have amnesia, but Jack Hermanson was like, he was being hyped up as, a fucking fantastic grappler. And then Sean Strickland goes in there and beats him. I didn't watch that fight that much. I don't remember how Sean really won. But Sean's 25-3. He is a bit of a fucking nut. The press conference made me cringe a little bit, but some people enjoyed it. I don't know. He's fucking crazy, dude. I think Sean Strickland will win this fight if he puts his ego aside, doesn't try to be the guy who outstrikes Pereira, and just ragdolls him. Because, I mean, dude, we're talking 28 fights of experience to 6. So, he's got almost 4 times as many fights, or more than 4 times. Sean, I think he can strike well. I don't think he's elite caliber striking. But I think he could probably hold up well with top guys like Pereira and Izzy. But I think he needs to fucking wrestle, dude. I'm going Sean Strickland, though. I'm fucking crossing my fingers that he's going to be able to swallow his pride and just ragdoll him around like Khabib. So we'll see. Pereira's big, though. Moving on to Alex Volk, Max Holloway. All right. I may be a little uneducated on this one, but I watched the second fight back the other night, and I got through about half of it. But, dude, they said the judges went to decision. They said Volk won. Very controversial. A lot of people thought Max won. I only watched the first, 2.5, 3 rounds, and I thought Max was way winning. I mean, his setups, his distance, I thought he was doing great. Volk was able to close in a couple times, close the fucking distance, but I don't know. I just felt like Holloway did more damage. I felt like he just landed more shots. I don't know. I see Max winning this one. I don't really know how to gauge his emotions right now because, like, in the press conference, he was, like, kind of fired up. And I feel like that's a little bit out of character for Max. He's usually pretty fucking chill. So I can't tell if it's, like, bothering him that he didn't win last fight or if he's just amped up. I don't know. But we'll see. I got Max on that fight. I think he will probably win by decision. It would be fucking crazy, though, to see Volk knock him out. I don't know. I don't see that happening. Connor didn't knock him out, if you guys can remember. Connor went to town on Max in their early career, and he didn't knock him out. So I think Max has got a hell of a chin. All right. End of the road. Izzy versus Jared. I think that Izzy's at the end of the road in middleweight. Not in the sense he's going to lose, but it's like, I don't know, dude. It's like when he got the title, you know, they fucking started hyping up Yoel. They started hyping up Paulo Costa. And those names made sense. And they created a good buzz because, you know, it's fucking monster dudes versus a sniper. You know, you want to see that brawler versus sniper kind of matchup. Jared, maybe I'm sleeping on him, dude. But you beat Derek Brunson and then now you're going for the title. I don't know. No disrespect. He's 15-5. Not a bad record. Let's see. He beat Derek Brunson after losing to Derek Brunson for almost 2 rounds. I mean, it was kind of boring, but he beat Kelvin Gastelum, that's a good win. Robert Whitaker beat him in 2020. He beat Jack Hermanson. He beat Anderson Silva, and he did beat Anderson Silva in a very very cautious, very calculated, technical way. So that was pretty cool, and I think that gives some people some confidence that he might have a good chance against Izzy. Yeah, some people see him as that overhand right guy, the brawler, but, you know, if you watch the Izzy fight, he is kind of technical. But I really just don't see it happening. I think he might get around on Izzy. If Izzy plays passive, maybe the first or second round, just gauging him out, he might be able to win on points. I really don't see him closing the distance well. I just don't. He lost to Robert, and Robert lost to Izzy twice. So I think Izzy's too quick. I think he's too long, and he's way too fucking good at managing distance. I think it's going to go to decision, though. I don't think Izzy's going to knock him out. I think it'll go to decision, probably a 49. Yeah, I think Izzy will probably win 4 rounds. We'll see, though. You never fucking know, man. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Think Izzy's going to win? Let me know your picks down below. Hope y'all enjoy the fucking fight card tonight. And fucking see you next weekend. Peace.